So I'm entering the Space Shuttle simulator. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning. Okay. Oh, yeah, yeah. You're right. Excuse us. It is.
Experimental early warning sensor. Mid-deck crew compartment trainer. Okay, so when we look in the hatch here, mid-hatch, and I'm told if you look all the way to the right, you'll see the crew toilet. They can even strap their legs down because of the lack of gravity, the weightlessness. I'm going to go above. This is the actual flight simulator of the flight deck. And everything with flying this shuttle was done up here. And of course the sleeping quarters were down below. That could actually fit 8 people in here, 4 up top and 4 down below, so it got to be quite busy and tight, and you got to know everybody very well.
This is the flight deck of the crew compartment. This basically
So the simulator portion was that area where we just saw where the crew compartment was and the flight deck was. That whole area was on gantry systems to allow it to rotate and give them real feel for flight, except for obvious reasons you don't get that in the space feel. But that whole front section here, it was a simulator. The rest is just a mock-up for display. Alright, moving on with the rest of the displays here in Hangar 4. Once again, C-130 out here that they moved inside. Learjet C-21A. Of course, you can enter the C-141. Scared Crow. Franklin Delano Roosevelt's airplane. This is the presidential gallery, so these are all presidential support aircraft. Truman's airplane, Columbine. VC-121. Most of the displays, they let you walk through the aircraft and get a view of what the interiors look like on them. Very interesting and worth coming to and seeing. They use a lot of plexiglass to keep you off of the components. You don't want people handling a lot of that stuff because it's irreplaceable. And they've done a lot to restore these. This is the Aero Commando U-4B. Eisenhower used it. A Saberliner. We had these at Rhein-Main Air Base. They were used for VIP support. T-39. They also based out of Scott Air Force Base, Illinois. President Kennedy's Air Force One, SAM 26,000. The C-137. Truman's presidential support airplane, the Independence. I can still smell hydraulic fluid and engine oil. You can see they're still dripping off the engines onto the ground. So these aircraft are being preserved for history indoors, which is good. Inside the C-141 where the prisoner of wars from Vietnam came home from Hanoi. So these are the comfort pallets or comfort seats. You can see they face backwards than what you're normal on an airliner. There's a flight deck and cockpit is up there. And then you have regular troop seats lining all the way down. Wasn't my favorite airplane to fly on. It was a faster ride than a C-130, but it wasn't my favorite. So pretty historic airplane. This is the actual F-4 Phantom, where Robin Olds shot down 2 MiGs in one day.